the indicator to Y or N, and all the further logic is based on that indicator.
Yep. So we just assume that now for PEP, a line of business cases, whenever we create a PEP line of business case, we still have to do that same check to see if the subscriber is a VIP FEP, right? And probably set that same VIP indicator on the case table to Y, even for PEP line of business cases now. Yeah. Yeah. The Bobber definitely, I guess in the security user story, that should be noted. Right.
And for tracking cases, right, currently we have business error and response exception tracking cases that we directly receive from FEP team. So they put the message in the AQQ and we read messages from the AQQ and create the, business error, response exceptions, and there is some other, I forgot, some different type of tracking cases we create. So for PEP also, are we going to get similar tracking cases? And if so, is the FEP team going to put the messages in the same AQQ? So when it comes to tracking cases, when we list all the different type of tracking cases, I think these business errors, response exceptions also come into picture, and we need to talk in detail, how we receive those current. Is it the same path we receive currently, or is it going to separate MQs?
From EQ perspective, I did not receive anything different, but we have to confirm that. So I'll check with the FEP development team. But for the tracking cases perspective, thought I had listed here. I can remember the user story.
That tracking type is called what? Business error? FEP business error?
Yeah, different type, Patrick. I think there are 2 or 3 different types: business error, response exceptions.
Yeah. And they have like the E1, D1.
Yeah.
It's those. I agree. I think we need to help Bobber identify those tracking types. So
RE and BE, Patrick.
BE, I know that one, business exception, and the other one is what?
Response exceptions.
Okay.
BE and RE?
Yeah, can you open the tracking types user story? There one I saw one adjustment tracking type.
Those are adjustment failure.
Adjustment.
Well, they were talking about creating one new queue. That's what I mentioned, last time they were going back and forth. And I captured it, maybe it's still in my name.
Yeah, this should come as a part of, DC dupe user story, because when processing the DC dupe claim or CHHS claim, if the reverse rekey with adjudication or without adjudication, somewhere if that process fails, in that scenario, as a part of BPA process, we create the adjustment failure tracking case. It is AF tracking type. You know that, right, Satya? Satya or Swati?
Yeah, we worked on that one, but that will take time to create.
Yeah. Actually, this is during processing the claim in Diamond. If some reason, there are certain actions actually. What is that? Reverse rekey with adjudication, without adjudication. If one of those scenarios fails, what happens is currently, those cases will get stuck and will not be, routed to any queue. So in that scenario, what we are doing is we are creating adjustment failure tracking cases and routing to the user's queue. So this one will come in that, held claim BPA scenario.
And on the held claim BPAs, we'll create the ICNs also for the FEP.
Yes, that's my next thing.
We'll go into BPA. Okay.
Tracking case also do that PPA, and this one is with PPA. BPA.
And, okay.
Yeah. Badge Krishna, badge associated with this auto ICN.
Yeah.
Okay. We do that. And
I mean, there are such use as a part of these BP create, right? By reason
I think CHHI do, but they create the.
Yeah.
That's remember the ICNs normally create an claim is adjustment. That there's a claim being adjusted. So does the ICN. I guess I get a little confused though, Swapna, like on the because that I3 those are right not using ICS to capture member for member inquiries, but I guess ICN perspective, which we auto created PA, it's not like an inquiry coming in that you should get the inquiry. This is related to a claim.
Yeah,
it's a DC do PA. We need to create the FEPT, and I know our Kevin that asked me about this with them and examples. So I saw it claim case ICN, and so I told him. I guess I think FEP that they're inquiry with the ICS.
To still create those.
Do we still need? Is the question? I mean, I think we just need to verify before we spend that time.
Mm-hmm.
So, that to find some email. I still have it where I was asking about. I sent. I think we need to confirm that this piece and still working for PEP because ICS we turned off to the I3. But again, that's inquiries, and this is about with the code. We create an ICN that old code repair. No, it seems we created only to track the adjustment part. I'll send that email to you though. Bob, email. Not sure if you're talking, but we can't hear you if you are.
So let's talk for maybe minutes.
Sorry.
Okay. Let me go back to the. Saying is there's no here, so it belongs here. The adjustment to the cases. These EE cases of PEP and FEP line of business, those cases are being FEPQ. So we use for EE cases.
Oh, this one you can add it in the first user story, Babar.
Right.
Help claim and EAs.
Added that, yeah. So we won't create these new queues.
I'll create for these.
Create queues. We will still create for P. They will still be FEP.
And so we're creating getting PEP and then instead of FEP in the name, it'll instead of. Okay. But this one, are we going to list FEP?
We're going to leave it at not create PEP and FEP cases of existing.
I was just wondering, do we need to change the? I think it'd be less changes in the name, but if we remember a year from now that these four were actually the co-main together.